Good evening and welcome to another edition of the HGP Sportcast for today, Tuesday, August 26, 2014. I am Jaden Samuels. Thanks for joining us. In the news, West Indies, after making a clean sweep of the three one-day internationals against Bangladesh, will now turn their attention to the lone T20, which gets going tomorrow in St. Kitts. The West Indies did brilliantly to post 338 for 7 in their innings, and in reply, the visitors reached 247 for 8 from their 50 overs, losing by 91 runs. The attention will now shift to the T20 game, for which the Caribbean side is definitely the favourites. After the lone T20, the teams will take 10 days off before heading into the first of two tests on September 5. More cricket news. While the findings of the investigation with regards to the rain-marred CPL final between the Guyana Amazon Warriors and the Barbados Tridents has boiled down to a so-called rubber stamp explanation, new questions are surfacing. Here are the details. Almost 2 weeks after the complaint was filed to challenge the outcome of the Caribbean Premier League final played on August 16, the answer has returned with no obvious surprise. The Caribbean Premier League Cricket Tournament Committee has ruled that match referee Denavon Hales properly applied the relevant rules in the rain-hit CPL final on August 16, which Barbados Tridents won by 8 runs via the Duckworth-Lewis method. In a release announcing the committee's finding, the CPL also confirmed that Guyana Amazon Warriors had indeed filed a complaint, as was widely speculated in the media following the match with regard to the outcome of the final. The questions now being raised by not only fans who spent their monies to witness the 3 matches played at the Providence Stadium, but several high-ranking business owners are if the CPL is really a well-orchestrated money-making machine just for a few, or is it really what it appears to be? A recent CPL release mentioned that it is understood that Amazon Warriors had issues with the officials' application of the rules regarding the time allotted for the match in the face of several rain delays. The committee had decided on the matter after reviewing the match referee's report and the arguments raised by the Guyana Amazon Warriors in several written representations. It could now be escalated to the ICC, though, if the contending parties wanted as much, the CPL release said. Having carefully considered the report of the match referee and the arguments raised by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, the committee has concluded that there are no grounds for the result of the final to be reversed or nullified. Chairman of the Cricket Tournament Committee, P.J. Patterson, said, adding that the image of the tournament should not be muddied. The CPL has succeeded in reinvigorating the passion for cricket across the region and has in 2 short years established its own distinctive brand and earned exciting market appeal. Nothing must be done to impair its image or erode its credibility. In the rain-marred match, Tridents got to 152 for 6. Amazon Warriors had batted out 15.3 overs in the chase when the rain came down again, and play was eventually ended there. In local table tennis news, a Level 2 coaching program aimed at increasing the number of coaches to deal with the expanding interests in the sport of table tennis was completed today at the National Gymnasium. This initiative was undertaken by Guyana and the International Table Tennis Federation. Details in this report. The local federation, after being able to have Guyana represented at various overseas assignments, is looking to keep the pace up and is receiving much needed support from the International Federation. The course for the Level 1 participants had already been completed since August 19, while the Level 2 course, which featured 11 participants, started on August 21 and completed today. Latin American Development Officer Raymond Ortega Montez said that Level 1 dealt with coordination, psychology, fitness, rules, and organizing, among other things, while participants at the Level 2 dealt with advanced techniques, biomechanics, movements, and psychology, among others. The course also featured participants from Suriname, Andy Horgart, Ray Fermin, a Level 1 coach out of Trinidad and Tobago, and several locals including Dwayne Dick, David Simpson, Michael Kelman, Gabardan Safraz, Marlon Washington, Lyndon Johnson, Colin France, and lone female Melissa Daw. Senior mentors explained that the Level 1 course was conducted for those who were absolute tenderfoots with little knowledge of the trade. Meanwhile, President of the Guyana Table Tennis Association, Godfrey Monroe, feels that courses of this nature are good as they are the pillars which facilitate development. He was also grateful to officials of the parent organization who provided the resources for the course. In football news, Manchester United has signed winger Angel Di Maria from Real Madrid for a British record transfer fee of £59.7 million. The Argentine winger, 26, had a medical in Manchester earlier today and has signed a 5-year deal. Di Maria, described as world-class by United boss Louis van Gaal, is likely to make his debut on Saturday against Burnley in the Premier League. The Argentine said United were the only club that I would have left Real Madrid for. The fee eclipses the £50 million Chelsea paid Liverpool for striker Fernando Torres. Di Maria added, Louis van Gaal is a fantastic coach with a proven track record of success, and I am impressed by the vision and determination. Everyone has to get this club back to the top where it belongs. I now just cannot wait to get started. United manager Van Gaal praised Di Maria as a world-class midfielder, but added most importantly, he is a team player. That concludes our cast for this evening. Do remember to join us tomorrow for another edition of HGP Sport. I'm Jaden Samuels saying good night.